Welcome back, Patriots. We are back on Liberty or Death for yet our next episode on the Americans' hard difficulty level. Things have been going much better for us, assuming that a fleet doesn't come and attack us. But like I said at the end of the last episode, we are gearing up for some big battles in the north because I actually recorded a little bit longer last time than I thought it was going to go. In those battles, I just couldn't stop myself. So we are going to see those on this episode. Hopefully they turn out well for us and we can make some headway, as we have two more in the north to try to take with Montreal and Ticonderoga. And then we have to take Trenton and Philadelphia in the central, and also hopefully continue to sweep across the south. The goal is still to finish off our independence movement in 1777, although we got set back a little bit by losing John Thomas not too long ago. And remember our house rules: we cannot use more than one artillery regiment per battle. We can't capture more than one per battle. And we cannot use any joint attack from our fleet, which limits us as well. So let's jump ahead to those battles. Just as I thought we were about to launch an attack from Three Rivers, Ticonderoga is taking a shot at Norwich first. So this is a fight we're ready for. I am excited to have. We get to send Nathaniel Green, Morgan, DeKalb, and Alexander, which was going to be our attacking force. Well, now we get to send them to help to defend here. And you notice all of these guys have the ability to attack next time that we get when we get to there. So we're going to be hitting Montreal after this. Let's hopefully have a big defensive win in the process. Now here, I've got Cadwalader and Waterbury. Neither one really up to speed. Waterbury kind of is, so we're not going to send there. Instead, we're going to see what we have over in Albany, which I'm pretty sure we are at least okay. I did just send Willett away because I knew he wasn't going to be able to support any attacks. Not horrible as far as officers go, and their training's all okay. So we're going to send these. Knowlton at night is going to be very dangerous, and they are sending everything they've got pretty much in this fight. So we win this fight, come out of it strong, then we got the chance to maybe sweep them from the north. Oh my goodness, though. They are coming at us with a lot. And a lot of boats. Oh no. Alright, Andrew Lewis, not trained. Futter, he's trained. DeBoyson is trained. George Garth. Fermoy. All these guys can fight. Cornwallis can definitely fight. McLean can fight. Conway can't. Good to see our old friend there. And then up here, who do we have? Tryon, who's not going to be a problem for us. Baum's not going to be a problem. Von Kraft could be a problem. All right, let's see what we got. So we've got Lafayette ready to go. Ward is only in the 50s at the moment. Pulaski, we need him out in the open. Arnold, put him here. He's, 60. Ward, I think... Yeah, we did just train him. Meg's down here. Poor is not too shabby. We're going to have lots of good help coming from up here. DeKalb. Oh, we've got our fight right here. Oh, no. This is not actually what I was hoping for. Yikes. Okay, well, we can take shots there. That's okay. They also don't have the gunpowder that we have. We can catch them out in the boats. That's what we want to do. Oh, we didn't catch him out in the boat, though, unfortunately. I should have lined up right next to him. That's a mistake. One that could make us pay. All right, let's move up and let's charge him back. 187 to 228. Pulaski is the better officer. That's what we want to see. And we need to keep this fight going. Not let him charge again. Alright, well, we'll take it. They're not going to come down at us, are they? Conway is not going to win this. Warner could take him. Douglas can for sure take him. Let's go ahead and start attacking. Make them have to go through these reinforcements before they get to the main army. It's fine by me. We definitely want to get these guys down into the fight. We don't need them to get too bloodied. If they do, it's not the worst of things. Really should have had another officer over there. Yeah, we could have just stopped them all at the shoreline there, potentially. We still could. Oh, not as good. They can't charge at us there, so that's good. Pulaski should be able to win that one. Keep them at bay. Again, this is really setting ourselves up for the next offensive battle as well. So we got Fermoy. Lewis is not as good. Let's go after him. Good start. Who do they have here? DeBison. And then they got McLean. Both of them are capable. Let's go after DeBison. We're going to move back. See if we can bait him into moving down here. That would be ideal. And we're going to move Pulaski around. So he ends up back in the forest. There we go. Should be all she wrote for him. We want Morgan over there first. He can get over, move through things quicker. We are going to leave Mr. Tillman. Let's see what we can do with him over here. Gates is formed back up, able to move again. Just got to get somebody up there to let him do that, but I don't know that we're going to need him as much. And Montgomery's waiting for the next offensive fight. So this is, again, the Albany men are all about just using them to weaken. The same with the Norwich guys. We weaken them enough to where our Three Rivers guys can just raid through them, and we're in good shape. All right. Gonna focus on these guys. We are gonna move back up. Take a few shots at this boat. He's in a weaker position there. And it is almost nighttime, which means Mr. Knowlton can get into the fight soon. We'll do the same thing just in case he's trying anything funny. Green, look at this. The only thing he's missing is the morale. Morgan, not as trained as he has been in the past for us, but I'm not too worried about that. Would like to see if we can get Tillman over there to fight them on that peninsula. Okay, Poor's holding his own. Not so much there. Again, it's not expected for that militia. If that militia goes, not a problem. That's where we need to hold. A little bit longer. Oh, he moved out of the way of Knowlton. That's unfortunate. But Arnold doing a great job. And now, Futter's out of the way. Can set up an ambush. Get Morgan over here. It's going to take him a minute. Don't think we're going to get there before they get onto the shoreline. Who is this? It's one of their better ones, DeBison. See if we can take him down a little bit more. Good job. And we've got Conway, Garth, McLean. all of these are not horrible. Foreman can stand toe-to-toe. Probably better off defending than attacking at even numbers. Yep, that's for sure. Let's get Knowlton up here. We'll rotate him in. I should have moved him back. That's all right. We'll get there on the next one. We will let Poor wait one more turn so he can make a quick exit. Give Morgan a little bit more time to get up there. We're gonna, if we capture anybody, we're gonna keep whoever that first person is. We can't let them go. All right, Mr. Poor is in trouble. He's gonna just fight to the end. Fight to the end, sir. All right. Got to rotate these guys around. Let Knowlton get up here. Decide who the better one to attack is. Conway is for sure a win. McLean is who we need to hurt. And hurt him we did. That gives Foreman a better shot. Not a good enough one, though, apparently. All right, let's keep Green going. As soon as he gets through those hills, it's going to be smooth sailing for him and Morgan. All right, let's see. Are they going to come along? Oh, boy, we got company. Tryon's not the concern. Von Kraft is. Oh, we got Cornwallis. Let's take a shot. It's going to be bad. Tillman's not at his best. But we need to get him in the boat. All right, Arnold, do your thing. Good job. This is going to be interesting. Oh, Cornwallis is coming for the ambush. Poor. Well, we're not going to lose this battle, sir, so don't worry. You will not be captured. We will free you. Well done, Knowlton. Well done, Pulaski. Excellent job there. Okay, big numbers for us. Another good number. Okay, now it's time. Pull these guys back. We set up for the attack. We'll have Morgan. We'll have Green. We'll have DeKalb. We got Alexander as well. All right, let's continue. Let's take out the force here. Get up to the hill, make Knowlton even more better here. Excellent. Now that's a win. Come on, Foreman. Still can't beat him. Goodness. All right. Well, we have taken them down quite a bit. They still have plenty of powder. It may only be 2,000, but they don't have any cannons, so they're not going to burn through that real quickly. Time to move Knowlton back. It's not night. Unfortunately, most of them are getting across the sea before we can capture him. But hey, he wants to come fight us down here. That is more than welcome. Tillman can hold his own in the north. Be nice if we could get to nighttime for Morgan to do his thing, but I think Cornwallis is going to be there too soon. All right, Megs. Return him back to Ticonderoga. Again, this is a 2 You know, this is what opens up the whole rest of the north. So we are going to try to take out what we can here. Every little bit. As much as we can. Let Montgomery have clean sailing. We get Cornwallis. That's the prize because he's the main force now. Unfortunately, it's not going to be nighttime. Let those guys come. They're all getting away. My one concern is over in Ticonderoga and Montreal, they might have a fleet. Move him back. Is this Cornwallis ready to come? Meet Mr. Morgan. Even better if he moves right in between Pulaski and Morgan both. Man, Foreman has been disappointing. I thought he would have done better than that. Not that he's an amazing military genius, but expected better. Arnold's doing well. Here we go. Oh, he moved right into the middle. Even better. Right where we want him. One thing I'm thinking of, though, it's almost nighttime. Might wait for that Morgan ambush. Well, nah, that other guy could come and attack instead. Probably just hit him now while we can. Bombardment first. Now we do this. Excellent. Then we move in the infantry. Oh, Cornwallis did pretty well there, actually. All right, Nathaniel Greene. That's what we want to see. We're going to let Pulaski move back because it's going to be nighttime. If he wants to attack Daniel Morgan, he is welcome to. Tryon's in trouble. Well done over here on our western front. Gonna hold Knowlton back until nighttime. And we captured Cornwallis. He is not going anywhere. And now Morgan gets to defend at night. Even better. And now we can pull him back into that other force so he can now ambush. Lewis gets away. Doesn't matter. We're keeping Cornwallis. Everybody else has to go anyways. So they are welcome to go. We'll just capture him next time. We'll be seeing you all very soon. Let's get Knowlton in here for the first shot at night here. Beautiful. Just let him sit. Nighttime ambush. Don't mind if I do. 82-1. Who's the poor guy who didn't duck? All right, Tillman. Hold another one. Might be a little bit more difficult. We're going to move him back. Who is this? Baum. Don't need to beat him. We'll find him next time when Montgomery's over there. Beautiful. They can't have much left here. Captured another one. He's out of the way for now, at least. He'll probably pop back up where we don't want him to. But we should have the north down before he does. 122 to 3? Oh my goodness. This man, Daniel Morgan, on another planet. Just single-handedly winning the Northern Theater. He has been our MVP by far. Give that man as many medals as we possibly can. At night, he's just devastating. They got 1,000 men left. Yeah, go ahead. Come after Nathaniel Green. It's not going to help you. And Morgan, in one sweeping move, got rid of Von Kraft. All right, we don't need to get rid of Baum. We're going to move these two to both set up an ambush if they will come into it. We got DeKalb, who is also amazing, ready to launch his attack. But we took him off the battlefield, at least temporarily. That's a huge, huge win for us. Will we release him? No. But we will release everybody else. We have to, according to our rules. Fermoy, solid officer. Garth, not too bad. But we're bringing in a lot of money from it as well. So that's okay with me. Big win, big win for us. That opens up the north quite a bit. We got more forces here with Ethan Allen. He's not the strongest, but he could launch the attack from the south and get support from Montreal. So we could win in a matter of, really, once we get Montreal, the very next turn, as soon as we have anybody that can fight, we could launch an attack and do it again, is what I'm hoping for. So I'm hoping we've almost got them. So 3 rivers. Let's go ahead and launch that fight. Let's see what they have. Tillman stays behind. We're not going to send any money. Just in case we're walking into some terrain trap here. We know forces-wise we can beat them. But these, I don't remember Montreal's terrain. Let's see what they have. Is this where Howe is? I believe Howe retreated to Ticonderoga, but I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, they got the stinking. Makes it a little tough on us. Got to get Green. Got to get Morgan. DeKalb will hopefully be able to build a bridge. So we got to get these other guys over there. Ooh. They got a lot. They've got a lot. Okay. Might have jumped the gun. Leslie. All we need is Howe, who's not trained or well armed. He's their commander-in-chief. Baum, we just saw we can take. Prevost does have a cannon. Ridesal's not horrible. Tryon, nothing left. St. Luc is good. Johnson at night's going to be a problem. Febiger. Preston's solid. Fitzwalter, not very good. Okay, we got to get our bridge. We got to start bringing people across. So this is going to be an all hands. I was hoping they were a little thinner, but you know what? I'm glad they just did that last attack. Otherwise, they'd be hitting us with a whole lot worse. So let's see here. We're going to have to beat them all anyways. Again. So these 3 guys alone are going to be able to do quite the effort themselves. I mean, you got Montgomery, Green. It's a plethora of riches right there. We will let him sit there, and let's just let them come around and walk into that mess as we look to build our bridge. This is the deciding one for the North. If we can take Howe, that's going to be great. Because then we don't have to do it next time. get all these other guys with him. All right, let's see what we do. I like that he's walking into our trap up there. Nope, not entrench. Build the bridge. Nah. Could have used those boats. Bridge may take a while. We'll get it though. We will get it. Once we do, smooth sailing. We've built it before. We'll build it again. All right, they should be coming around that corner pretty soon, and we get to see what Morgan's got at night again. Come on. I really don't know what determines. I mean, the guy's tactics are great. His training is great, and yet we can't build the dumb bridge. And other times, people who are inept can build the bridge right away. I don't know if it has to do with the what it's trying to cross being a more difficult spot, or how random the thing is. All right, here it is. Morgan at night. Beautiful. All right, let's let the two others do their job now. Make short work of Mr. Leslie. It's not night anymore, so we're going to pull him back. Well, the good thing is we at least have all our forces ready to go whenever the bridge gets built. We can also start to move towards the south a little bit once we get rid of Leslie. It's going to be a narrow front that we fight this battle on. Not my favorite in this case, because we have a lot of good troops. If we can get them to come at us in that shallow water, that'd be perfect. All right, excellent. Might be all she wrote for Leslie. Okay, so there's one down. Let's start to move our forces then. We are going to move Montgomery down with Mr. Morgan. See if they make any moves. Got to build this dumb bridge. All right, they're not going to make any moves at us. Still can't build it. So frustrating. Really want them to come at us. We can do 2-on-1. We can win that. We get the call over here. Good grief. They're going to come across. They did. That's what I was hoping for. And that's even better than I was hoping. Oh, they got a boat. Okay. One thing I could definitely use at the moment. Someone we're not worried about. But they're moving around now. That's a good thing. Be even better if we could build that dumb thing. So who do we got? Right us all. There we go. Another one out of the way. Again, waiting on that bridge. All right, we captured somebody. There goes trying. We will let him go. 114. Fantastic. Fantastic. 103. Who is this poor guy? Charles Preston. And they don't need everybody else at this rate. Really disappointed. Maybe I need to move him off the hill. That angle. Oh, this is not what we want, though. That is not okay. Gotta get to that. Will he come across an attack? Come after Mr. Arnold? Can't use all those guys up here anyways. I don't think I'm that lucky that he'll do that. But we'll find out. Alright. The big number's not there anymore. And they are able to bombard unless at least he's not their best, but he is wearing Montgomery down. Come on. Come fight us. You know what? Let's move him off. And then move him back. I don't know if it will matter or not. But we'll try. He hasn't done anything, just sitting there trying over and over again. Alright. That's a tricky one. Get rid of the artillery. I think we're clear for a little bit. He might come at us. Alright. Let's see. Mr. Morgan, who we going after? Right us all. Nice to meet you again. Bam. Alright, you got a fresh take on the land, DeKalb. Build... If you build it, they're gonna come. Flooding across. It'll be great. Alright. Let's see if they still have their artillery stuck out here. They do. Brilliant. That means we can start moving green down here as well, because we can get this freed a little bit. It's going to open up more and more as we get each one to retreat. We still can't get them to build the bridge. We're going to put 2 over here, see if they get aggressive. I don't think they will, but we can't get all of them over there anyways. All right, there goes another one. But here comes one. Oh, he's not going after Morgan. Got smart. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is cavalry. Not good at all. But he's in a tight spot now. And he does come after us. Okay, great. Oh, it's somebody small, though. All right. So who do we have here? Carden. Not a concern, really. St. Luke is more of a concern. He's a good officer. Green can handle Carden. Along with Montgomery. We don't want those charges. But then we're going to go after St. Luke right here. There we go. 109. Arnold, do your thing here. Make sure this guy goes away. Who were you firing at? Von Kraft. He's already gotten his nose bloodied. Okay, we finally got it. Artillery support is on the way. Oh, that's a game changer for us. Just hold on a little bit, boys. Oh, they're still moving. 62 to 28. That's a full force unit, too. Not thrilled with that. Ugh. Alright, we caught Von Kraft. They still have so many troops. Ugh. Alright, we're going to move Morgan back. Do your thing. We're going to let... Who is this? Fitzwalter. Just have to wait. Get the Kolb over here. And Alexander, I believe, is going to be more important for us at the moment than Pulaski. Montgomery, we might just lose all your troops. We're not going to retreat. We're going to have the money to be able to rebuild him. And they're not going to have anything left after this fight. We're doing it all with just 3 guys. When nighttime hits, we move Morgan back in. They're going to be weaker. You're going to build a bridge. A bridge there would actually be very nice for Pulaski to move through. That'd be super helpful, actually. So it'd be nice if he would actually pull it off. All right, Montgomery, just hold on a little bit longer. There we go. Let's just retreat. He's not doing it anymore. Green's turn. There we go. Build that bridge. Well, we're getting there. We got the 2 guys, Meggs and Arnold, down there in case they try to retreat. All right. There's the ambush. It's going to be at nighttime, but it's against another... So I'm not sure how that's going to translate. I still like our odds. Almost have our artillery in. Once the artillery comes into play, that changes things dramatically for us. We are not going to go after Johnson. Not with Green. Keep him doing his thing there. Get the flanking support. There we go. All right, there goes another. Beautiful. Who's next? Well done. Get that bridge. Pulaski moving through that forest. It'd be so nice. But we've almost opened up to where I think we're going to be able to start funneling people through. Now it's a little tricky. All right, think we've got him. It's another win for us. Who is this? Helmut Wolf. All right, bye-bye, Johnson. We shall see you shortly. Okay. I don't want to really move across yet, not knowing what they have over there. I know they're short on men. They still have 2,000, though. We don't have as much powder as I thought. Okay, that was what I was worried about. They did have that cavalry still, and that really hurt them. And they moved back in over here, too. Beautiful. Almost have them. Almost. Let's focus on the cavalry first. We do not want those charges. Yeah, he's a pretty effective guy. Who is their guy again? Fibiger. And they've got Wolf still there. We still got to figure out how to get rid of Howe. He's going to be the tough one. Fitzwalter's already been weakened. Shows he can be beat. Same with Baum. And we've got Prevost down to 196. It won't take much more to get rid of him. Don't want him hanging out there too much. We get one of these guys to retreat, we're going to be able to move in and finish him off. Well, there we go. That would be it. Let's keep the pressure on. Bombard. Excellent. Let's let Morgan. All right. We can move Pulaski around first to make sure he can get across the... Oh, he's got a cannon! No. Not what... Oh. Full of surprises, Mr. Howe. Full of surprises. Yep, that's a little messier. Oh. All right. Let's see. Gotta pull back. Don't be stupid. Actually, a bridge right there would help us get that infantry around too. We'll see if we can do that. How are we doing on supplies? Should be fine. Want to see what we're doing at night. Oh, here we go. All right. We are going to move Morgan and his 61 men across. Oh, that's probably not the best. Oh, it still does wonders. He doesn't need a lot. It's Daniel Morgan. Pulaski's back into the action. Go ahead. You guys aren't going to beat him until you wear him down completely. And even then, at night, we'll keep him in. Take that shot. We are staying away from Howe. Charging him, getting him to retreat. Not going to use those shots. DeKalb is not known for his bridge building prowess, apparently. All right. Oh, he didn't do any attacks. Interesting. Morgan continues despite being outnumbered. Okay, now we can get some shots in at Howe as well. There we go. Let's take a shot at Howe. He's the most dangerous still, and he's also the target. Now we got more help finally getting in here. Be nice if we could take him before he does too much damage here. Ooh. Okay, we got rid of their cannon. Still fighting here. Let's move down. Provide help. think that's enough to get them to retreat. So I feel confident moving up on out of the shallow waters. Continue to put pressure on Howe. It's not going to do enough. I mean, Alexander's a fine officer. He's got help from Green. Oh my goodness. 28 arms, and his morale isn't even that high. That should not have been. I don't like that one. I think that is inaccurate. That one's not as good as I expected it to be either. Oh, and they stayed in. Okay. Interesting. Go away. Finish him off. Nope. All right, Ward's getting closer. Let's move him down one. Nope, still not what we want. He's at 345. Green's at 267. Ugh. Not ideal. All right. Oh, he's coming after Ward now. Interesting. All right. There's another one. Not going to attack with Green yet. Going to hold off with Alexander for one. We want Howe to be as weakened as possible. Goodness. We get him below Green, I'm okay with it. And he's almost there. This should be another decent number. That is... I mean, Ward is not as well trained, I get it, but... Howe is not in that great of shape. No, we don't want to retreat. We're going to have to bring these guys back across. Let's go ahead and get Megs up here. I don't know if he'll be used at all. Alright, this is where Green gets involved. Is this enough? Nope, he's still not leaving. Alright, let's do it again. 7 men. Too bad one of them wasn't Howe. Come on. Get him to retreat, but capture him. And he's launching a bombardment with 49 men. He's probably going to get rid of 40. Oh, okay, not as many. He's not retreating. That's an interesting choice. 44 men. We might have a shot to eliminate him. Yeah, let's see if we can. He stayed one too long, potentially. And he's gone. Is that Commander-in-Chief? It is. Well, Howe is not going. We got to release the others, unfortunately. That's going to bring in a lot of money. We will not release Howe, but we got to release the others who are good, capable officers. Baum, disciplinarian. He can get his men trained quickly if they ever do. Tryon, not that great. And we've almost got New York locked down, so that's okay. Fitzwalter, released him before. Doesn't matter to me releasing him again. Von Kraft is another one that's not too bad, especially for only getting 60 for him. Wolf, got to release him. He's another one disciplinarian that actually works out pretty well. But that's a big win for us. So now we're able to go ahead and push into Ticonderoga, hopefully in February, and start then moving men down into the central to lock that down as we continue to push in the south. But this has been definitely enough time. It's good to be back on this one. So thank you all for joining me on this episode. We are getting there. Again, the goal is to still win this thing in 1777, which is not what I thought I'd be able to when I started this series with the restrictions in place. But things have, outside of a few unfortunate shots, have done pretty well for us, and we're back on track, I'm hoping. So we'll see if there are any more twists and turns along the way, or if we can finish this thing off in 1777 as we're hoping. So thanks again for joining me. Until next time, take care, and as always, have yourselves an amazing day.